Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'd like to apologize in advance for the sniffling. I've been kind of sick lately, but I kind of want to just get this out there because, well, today we are looking at the Wisconsin, and I know I'm a bit late, right? It's August 12th when I'm recording this, so um, the show's been out for about a month, but I think I've had some time to formulate my opinions on it. And I'm just gonna come out and say it. This ship is it's probably like the best tier 8 battleship. Um, it's the best tier 8 battleship, and okay, maybe not the best because Lepanto exists, right, and Ruprecht exists. So, like just in terms of like game winning power, it's probably not like the best, but like just gun wise, like the gun stats on this thing are ridiculous. Um, So it's like, what do you get with Wisconsin? Well, you get an Iowa hull, and you get really, really good dispersion. I think it's 2 point. Let me look this up real quick. 2 points. I think it's. Mm, it should be 2 sigma, 2 sigma 2.1, and then battle cruiser dispersion, or at least improved, and then you get a 40-second spotter plane because your reload is 36 seconds, but you get unlimited main battery reload boosters. And that combined with the accuracy means that there is literally no ship in the game that can punish broadsides as hard as this thing can. Because, the US 50 cals aren't, they're not amazing, right? They're far from the best guns in the game these days. Because with the 30 mil overmatch power creep and stuff like that, 16 inches kind of feels a little bit left out. But just the accuracy alone means that like there's no ship in this game that can demolish a broadside like a Wisconsin can, and right, and there's no ship that's going to get as many opportunities to punish a broadside as a Wisconsin can, and the reason for that it gets so many opportunities is solely down to this reload booster. Perfect timing, actually. This Montana is about to turn broadside to us.
Acknowledged.
And guess what? Yeah, about to pop the spotter plane, and then really pop the reload booster. The dispersion, like, it's so flat, right? 7 shells. Unfortunately, only 12k, but guess what? You get to shoot again. If we had been in, let's say, a main or a rep up, right? He probably would have been able to turn out and get away here, but he doesn't get to, and he eats another salvo, which also unfortunately sucks. Because, well, there is no ship like a really accurate one to highlight just how bad your aim is. So, in the span of 40 seconds, we've gotten 3 salvos out. If he had decided to stay broadside, he would have died, like just straight up. There's no really avoiding it, and the accuracy means that you can pinpoint weak spots, right? Because a lot of cruisers at this tier now, they get like 30mm armored casemates and decks, so you can't just blindly click on them anymore like you could with a 30mm ship like Rep Up, right? But
Enemy cruiser sighted.
I don't know. It feels too strong. I'm kind of doing a terrible job demonstrating that because shells one short, tail is almost time, right? But yeah, like, I don't know. It just feels too strong, and it's also shockingly really tanky. Iowa Hull in this game is notorious for having a really poorly armored citadel that's waterline, very thinly plated, and well, I think that's the very first time I've ever been citadeled in this ship, and I played it for about like 20-30 games, and it came from an Alsace of all things, like whatever. But yeah, the citadel on this thing, super far below the water, it still has a 19mm strip on it, so you can still get overmatch penned at 18 kilometers or something like that when they arc through the deck. But like other than that, this thing is never gonna eat sits. It's insane, and not only that, it gets the buffed speed. I think the ships that I could compare this to, like the most directly, would be like the new Champagne. Or new, it's been like 2 years since it got the reload booster buff, where it's extremely good at punishing broadsides, but the shell volume, like it lacks the tools to like overmatch punish ships, like in this case, in Champagne's case, it's shell volume. In Wisconsin's case, it's the better armor that the higher tier cruisers have. Uh, I don't know. It just feels like it's too much in one package. If this ship had like a 30-second reload and it didn't have the reload booster, I would honestly say, hey, you know what? It's a pretty great ship, but it's nothing really special. It has really, really nice guns, really nice speed, pretty tanky, but like that's it. The armor's not really special. It's just the West Battleship armor. It does get the USDCP, of course, 20 seconds, very, very balanced, right? But it gets the reload booster, and the 20% reload nerf it really just doesn't mean anything because it's unlimited. If it had 2 charges, 32-second reload, I'd be like, yeah, okay, this ship's pretty strong. But it gets unlimited charges, and like the cooldown is reduced too. Like the cooldown on the spotter plane is lower. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't know. I just think it's too strong.
Enemy battleship sighted.
That dispersion is ridiculous. Like that would be good for a stallion grab, right? Like, and then right, we waste our shot. If we were in a Vermont, we would have had to wait for this Hindi to go broadside, but we have a reload booster. We just pop that, and then we can just shoot him too. Now, I kind of suck at aiming, because I had been playing like Champagne and Dawn Scully right before this, so I was used to 900 meters per second shot velocity. But we take the correct lead this time, and like we land 5 out of the 6 shots on the first like 2 turns. It's
All
I
stations
just think it's too
requesting fire
strong.
on the designated target.
And like I think like as far as nerfs go, I don't really think it just needs the reload booster removed. Like to be honest, because the reload booster just it just makes the ship so insane. Because you can't have like this level of gun power, right? This level of consistency, and then have it just be able to have an I win button, right? Because a whole big part of like a cruiser gameplay loop is being able to turn out after a ship is shot, so you can actually start kiting away. But with this ship, you don't know if he has his reload booster up or not, and if he does, then he reload boosts you, and you get dev struck. It's just right, and if you don't get dev struck, well, he has a follow-up shot after that, so you might even get a second shot into you that might chunk you for like 15-20k, because you can aim it like basically wherever you want. Like right here, for instance, this Alaska, he's 15 kilometers away, and we target his deck and casemate because we know it's 27 millimeters. And we land 4 shots for 12,000 damage against him. That's 20% of his health pool. It's basically gone in 1 shot. And that wasn't even a good salvo. Right, like, I'd been able to land in games that unfortunately I did not record because I was kind of just done trying to get a YouTube video for this game. Where I've landed like 7 shots on a nose in like Baltimore or something. It just evaporates. Like it's 30,000 HP just gone instantly. And that's just ridiculous to me. Like now he's 16 kilometers away, 10-second lead time. Right? Dispersion's not even that good for this ship, to be honest. And we can land like 6 shots, another 12,000 damage. I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, I'm doing a pretty poor staircase for this ship. I only got 1 Citadel this whole entire game, because we've just been shooting at battleships a bunch. But we have 130,000 damage. Which, far from a terrible result, really. That's above average, to be frank, but it's not anything special. Right? And this is a bad game, right? We haven't even done anything insane this whole match, and it's still 130k because we can just bully this Alaska off the face of the planet. He's forced to retreat. It's just, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Because cruisers can get some absolutely ridiculous buffs in this game, which I might actually go into in an upcoming video. Might be tomorrow, might be 2 months from now, might be a year. I don't really know. But like, ships in this game just feel so strong sometimes, and it's kind of just, I don't really want to say unrewarding, because like a lot of the captain skills can just mess with the core gameplay mechanics, right? The reload booster consumable, to be honest, shouldn't even be in the game. Right? That's a hot take and a half. But like, yeah, this Gdansk here, right? He knew that I shot, so he tried turning out and going dark. We reload boost him, and
Nice work.
we only hit 4 shots only, right? That dispersion. Like, I would land all 9, right? But he eats even more damage that he realistically shouldn't even have eaten, because we have a 36-second reload. So I just think that like the total package of this ship is too good. Like, it's just straight up too strong. Now, is that like a bad thing, really? No, it's fine for a ship to be like a little bit overtuned, as long as like it's got like you don't see it every single game, right? Because I don't want to fight this ship in my room, especially, good lord, a Rune or a Buffalo every single game. But they made it a campaign ship. If this ship had been for like steel, if it was like a whale-of ship like Puerto Rico, then sure, I guess like it would be okay. But it's a campaign ship. Everybody and their mother has this thing, so you're gonna see it every single game for the next like 6 months. And now I can't play high tier cruisers. Like, this ship is just too strong. It's too strong for what it is. Yeah, nice. We get 7 hits and somehow get a secondary fire, so the enemy Wisconsin burns to death. But yeah, I mean, 190k. We didn't really do a whole lot. It was a pretty boring 190k, to be honest. Like, no dev strikes, no sits, just consistent shots, which and they weren't even consistently good shots. Like, they were 10, 12k salvos, right? Like, if I had been a little bit luckier, they could have been 30, 40k salvos. We could have 260,000 damage right now. That's just the way it goes down, in World of Warships in 2025. But yeah, I mean, like, this ship is amazing. If you're watching this in the future and you didn't get this ship, I truly apologize, because it is the best tier 8 battleship in the entire game. Probably will be for a very long time. Like, I mean, best as far as gunpowder is concerned. Not everybody can. The Bonzo is just a whole different beast, but I don't have that ship. Probably not going to grind it. I don't really like the Italian stuff too much, so you'll probably never see it on this channel. But it's just, Wisconsin is really, really good. There's not much else to say about it. Yeah, it really is just that simple. We're gonna lose this game. Obviously, team kind of collapsed and then didn't play too fast and did get enough map control, so we can really contest the caps. Which sucks, but I don't really care about winning games anymore in high tier. It's just a dice roll, right? Maybe one team gets 6 death strikes compared to every single medal in the entire game. You take 0 health towards the damage, right? Because the enemy team is just a bunch of bots. And the other game happens to you, and you can't really do anything about it. So, I mean, high tier of the Warships, man. Excuse me. Not the best one. But It's fine. Like, it's whatever. Um, and that kind of concludes this game and this review. It's just really good, really strong ship. I probably, hopefully, showed the commander build on screen at some point during this game. But yeah, 190k, Flesh Wound, High Cal Confederate, 2000 XP loss. Pretty decent showing, I think, of the Wisconsin. I can definitely feel a 200, 250 game coming for sure. I just need the game to cooperate with me and give me some black ribbons. But until then, I'll see you guys around. Have a good one.